Yeah, hi guys. We are now live on our laptop. Sorry, we ran into some problems. But yeah, we are here and we can start with the introduction of our students. All right. थोड़ा ऊंचा बोलना बेशक चेयर इधर आगे जाओ यहाँ आके बैठ के बोलो
Assalamu alaikum. Hi everyone. I am Ahmed from Sargodha, Pakistan. Assalamu alaikum. Hi everyone. I am Hassan Ahmed from Pakistan.
Hello everyone, I am Zaid. I am a second year student studying in second year class. I am a pre-medical student. I am from Pakistan, Sargodha.
Hi everyone, I am Muzahir. Nice to meet you all.
Hi, Assalamu alaikum. I am Atam Rahman and from 12th grade, Ilam College, Sargodha, located in Pakistan. Nice to meet you all.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Nadeem Ahmed. I'm 18. I'm a student of medical from Ilam College, Sargodha. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. I'm Rabia Yusuf. I'm from Pakistan and I'm the student of second year and I live in Sargodha.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Nishwa Imran. I am from a secondary student and I am from Sargodha, Pakistan, and it's my pleasure to meet you all. Nice to meet you.
All right, so that does it for introductions from Sargodha. Shall we now start with the discussion for the book? Herat, are we ready?
Yes, sure. Thank you very much, and nice to meet you, young ladies and gentlemen. So let's go through the program.
Great, thank you. So would any of the students from Herat like to talk about the book and maybe summarize it for us, tell us what they liked about it?
So you mean participants from Herat start talking about the book first?
Yes, please.
Okay, I don't know if there is.
If they like, we can
Actually,
start. Yeah, we have.
Actually, I'm not.
Finish the whole book.
Okay. Actually, I'm not the program, the runner of the program. He's standing behind me.
Okay.
Since I'm here on the backstage in the background, and here my friend Mohiuddin is going to run the program, and he's with you now.
Okay, great.
So ideas from.
Maybe you can start from here. All right, hello Mohiuddin. So we have a student in Pakistan, Sargodha. All right, please start. Please start.
Okay, please.
In the name of kind Allah, my name is Ilyas Manes, and I'm a school student. I have some points from this book that I read it in past. This book has some major points and also positive things that I really like it, such as first one was the proposal culture of Afghanistan that tells something for us about the engagement of Afghan people about the during of days, and also this the book reading is very good for us in days, and we can have our timetable such to in each day have a reading book for 1 hour in each day. It is very useful for us.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now we have a student here in Sargodha who would like to talk about the book, please.
First of all, the writer who has written this book was S.S. Irsad. She was a girl, and she has written this book about his journalism on war in Afghanistan. She spent 4 weeks with, sorry, 6 weeks with a family of a bookseller, and she had many thoughts, gained many thoughts, and about how they lived, how are their traditions, their and how she interact with each other. And first person which she met was Sultan Khan, the book owner of the bookshop. She met her, and she was very glad to met with him. She had very positive thoughts when she firstly met with the Sultan Khan. But after the book progresses, the Sultan Khan has offered him to live with his family. And one evening she was here to with him a feast, and uh, here she was felt that the family was uh, face to face, very she was they were very interacting, but in her they are not living happy. They had many intentions, and they all the women here were not happy, but she pretended us that she was happy, but there was not rights for women. And in this book, the whole which I personally expect that there was no rights for women in Afghanistan. Is it really like that or not? I will ask you a question that it is really like that, that Afghanistan for women there was no rights.
Okay, thank you very much. The little one is coming to answer to your question, please.
Thank you so much.
Honestly, I should say, like, when I was reading the book, I myself, I was shocked because it was that it was all about the civil war of Afghanistan, the lifestyle, but actually it now it is not like that. Like, it's absolutely different from what was in the past, because people have changed, and they changed the way of their life, the lifestyle, the way they're even thinking. So we can different from what the book was written.
Okay, thank you so much. So are you willing to say that they have changed with the time period?
Can you repeat that? We didn't get the question.
Could you repeat your question?
So you are willing to say that people are changed with time period, and there are rights for women here, and they are good at giving rights to.
Yes, absolutely. Like, people are changing day by day, generation by generation. They think the way of their thinking, they change the way of their life, even the way they're behaving with the people of around them, the way they're building new relationships. Everything is changed.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was very eloquently put, madam. Very eloquently put. Thank you. You would like to come and ask them anything? Yeah. So we have another student from Sargodha who would like to ask you some questions.
I want to ask a question that you are likely to adopt the Western culture, or you are likely to wear Western dresses in Afghanistan, like women or men?
Should we repeat the question?
Sorry, we lost your voice for a second. If you repeat the question, I would be thankful.
Sure.
I want to ask that you're likely to adopt the Western culture in Afghanistan, or you are likely to wear the Western dresses of women or men in Afghanistan.
Okay, so if you're asking if we are ready to accept the Western culture in our country.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Please, you come. Yeah, yourself. This guy. So there is a nice gentleman who's going to answer you.
Okay, hi, I'm from Earth. I want to tell you that everyone has got his own decision, and for someone want to accept their Western culture, but in Islamic way, and now you can see me that I wear the Western culture, but I love Afghanistan culture, and everyone can take the decision to wear or accept the other culture. It's clearly his own decisions.
Okay. Thank you. There's a lady who wants to answer to your question as well. Can she?
Yes, please, please.
Okay, I think about your question. Most people are not still ready to accept the Western culture in our country. But some aspects of Western cultures can be seen in our country. For example, the dresses that men are wearing these days, some of them are like Western dresses, and they copy from Western cultures. And I think that if the generation by generation, and if some time passes, people might be ready for that, to accept the Western culture.
Thank you.
Do you feel that's the same in Pakistan? Do you feel that it's like here, the same here as well? Would you like to say
I want to say that Pakistan, about 2 decades before ago, Pakistanis are never likely to adopt the Western culture because they say that they are non-Muslims and we can't adopt their culture and we can't adopt their dresses. We can't wear the jeans and because we're Muslim and they're not Muslim. But that's changed generation by generation, and now you can say that our uniform is like Western uniform, and that's changed in Pakistan, and now we can really to adopt the Western culture, and we are having wearing Western dresses, and that is changing in Pakistan, and I think 80% of Pakistanis are likely to adopt that, and you can never say that Pakistanis are so that Pakistanis cannot adopt that Western dresses. That is changed generation by generation in Pakistan.
So it's similar to what the students in Afghanistan have told you, that it is changing slowly and gradually. So you think there is a similarity?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you say that in Afghanistan you can also that's about in 2000 or 1990s you cannot adopt the Western dresses. That is changed by generation, and that's also in Pakistan. That's changed in generation by generation. There is a similarity between us.
I have a question for our students in Afghanistan. You guys can you guys hear me?
Yes. Thank you very much.
So I'm sorry for taking over the conversation, but I recently started reading this book, the book that you guys have read already. So I was reading it last night, so I had a lot of questions, especially for you kids. Well, you're not kids right now. So basically what I was thinking, is the book really accurate? This Western author who has written this book, do you guys think it's accurate? Does it narrate the history properly? Would you guys like to comment on that?
Okay, I'm asking these guys if they have any ideas. Who's going to talk about it?
All right. So guys have the same question, if this book is accurate or not. Yeah, our students also have the same question, if this book is accurate or not, or how much of it is accurate and how much of it is fictionalized or sensationalized for the Western authors.
Okay, so this young lady is going to answer.
Okay, I read all of the books, and when I read it, I imagine this story, and also I ask from my grandpa that all these story is clearly, and it's clearly he accept that because he said that in the Taliban period, and also Amanullah Khan and also Zarsha, the women are like this bears, and they wear bokra, and also the men also wear tunic, and also that pants, and also the culture of the Taliban period and also Zarsha period are like that. And also I really like these books because it's say about the history of Afghanistan, and we can get message from this that we can come back and also return this history.
All right, thank you so much. You put the answer very well. Thank you. I would also like to ask another question to all of our Afghan students over there. Hi. So I wanted to know, I mean, we've been, for the last half an hour, we've been asking you so many questions. And I want to know if you have any questions for us, whether they're related to the book, or they're related to Pakistan, or Sargodha, or Punjab, anything at all. Please go ahead and ask us, and we will all try our best to answer those questions. Okay?
So you want to...
Yeah, please, come along. And we will have our answer your questions. Yes, we're gonna call them kids because they are our kids. They're our kids. Okay, bye.
Yeah, okay. As you read the book, you clearly know that in the past, within the Civil War, and especially women. And women's rights were not respected in the past, and women couldn't do anything without the permission of their husbands or their fathers. Is there any similarity between this, the culture of Afghan and the Pakistan culture in this?
She's asking, is there any similarity in the way women were restricted in the book in Afghanistan at the time? Do you think there's right? So the girls from our reading group will answer this question because it's only right to do. So
okay, please.
First of all, yes, it is a similarity that in past there were restrictions on women, and they cannot do anything without the permissions of the fathers and the approachers who give approach to them. But now there was in contrast, there was nothing like that. Means women can do anything which she wants, and she had full permission to do anything they want.
Yes, yes, there is similarity, but in the past there is the restrictions with in the women, but not once women can educate themselves, they can get job there, and also and also manage their homes. And no, there is restrictions, but not anymore like that in the book.
Also, I would like to put in here that these are pre-engineering students. Are you guys a pre-engineering students,
Yes.
right? So these girls are studying to be engineers. So you guys can see that we have upcoming engineers of Pakistan right now in front of you. Yeah.
So you can see that we had a right to become and choose a profession for us, and we had no restriction on it.
Anything.
Okay, so thank you very much.
Does this answer your question?
So do you want to ask more questions, or you have more ideas, or should we start with our questions again?
We have one more question here, so let's take that and we'll give it over to you afterwards. Thank you, girls. Thank you.
Please, Jordan.
I have a question about your current affair that yesterday there was a attack on in Kabul on Kabul University. So, what do you thought that Afghan Taliban are against that Western study, or why this attack is done? Can I ask? Can I repeat my question?
I guess that's our question to answer. Okay, I'm gonna see if there is a guy who wants to answer, please.
Okay, great. Thank you.
In the name of Allah, your question was so interesting, and I looking for. We are so tired from war with Taliban because they don't. War with soldiers kafir. Do you know?
Yeah.
They want to war with Americans, but now it's a punishment.
I'm so sorry, Herat. You this was such a useful discussion, but your voice is breaking.
Agreement.
Internet issue. Maybe if you can.
Okay, so he's going to repeat the answer.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please repeat
Do you have
the beginning.
Yeah, good.
Okay. Interesting, and I really looking for a question like it because the people of Afghanistan, all of us, especially our young students, really tried from war with Taliban because they don't like to development of our country. First, they said we want to have a war with Americans. We want to send them out from our country. We don't want to see them in here. We want to have a Islamic government. But in the passing time, they changed their ID. They have agreements with Americans and told them we will not kill Americans anymore. Actually, opposite of their sales. They now want to get the power of they want to have the government. They just looking for power, I think, because the Islamic rules, religion and rules don't say that women should wear wugre, or don't opposite with educations, don't opposite with development, and they don't opposite with university or something like this. I think the Taliban just want to get the power, get the government, and I really opposite with them. And they show the Afghanian man, they like a monster or something like it. We don't have any bad ideas with the women. The women should study. All of our young Afghans should study, and it's guarantee our development in the future.
Yeah, he's right. You can see they're just nice ladies and gentlemen here. They're not monsters. They're good people. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I would also like to just add that the yesterday's events, hearing about them was so horrific for us. And we just want to say that what you're doing here right now, sitting there, is so inspirational in the light of so much opposition to something as basic as education. Thank you so much for joining us and doing this. We face similar battles in Pakistan, but you know, we're all in this together and we're going to break through, and inshallah, we will all be educated. Thank you.
Are there any questions from Herat for our students in Sargodha? Any kind of questions? We can go beyond the book now. We can talk about food. Yeah, we love food.
Okay, so what are we going to do now? Ask questions from our side, or you have questions?
Do we have any more questions?
Hello?
Hello, yeah? Was that question for us, sir?
No. Yeah, how many questions do you want?
Nothing, just if anybody is curious and would like to hold a conversation, please let us know. We have a little bit of time. But if we're done, we're also done.
Or we can just talk about our reading habits, or if you have any kind of questions about Pakistan, we are happy to answer them.
Yeah, sure. But you know, one of my students came up with a nice question and he wants to ask it. And I really want to know the answer from you, nice people. So can you ask?
Yeah, sure. Please ask ahead. Please.
Thanks.
So hello everybody, I hope you're all doing well. I'm thankful for me that you gave me that.
Can you speak a little bit loudly, please?
Finally, after half an hour.
Okay. My question about that, what was your imagination and thinking before you read the book?
So you read the book before we read. So basically,
yeah, for culture.
So I have a question.
So basically, you are asking what were our views about Afghanistan before we read the book?
So what did you think now? Like,
there's an internet issue.
Yeah, at your end. And the screen is frozen as well. I'll just send you a picture. Oh yeah. Okay.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
We always have internet problems here. So he's asking that what was your perspective about Afghanistan before you read the book, and what is your perspective now after reading the book? Are they the same, different? What are they?
You guys would like to answer this question. Before you read the book, what you think, what you thought about Afghanistan, and after you read the book, what you think about Afghanistan? Anybody can come. Come on, guys.
So before reading the book, my perspective of Afghanistan was that it was too much underdeveloped country and it was striving for progress. But after I have read this country, that I have decided that it would be, and after your comments, and that I have made my mind that you are progressing so rapidly, and after some time, and after all that you have faced, your forefathers have faced, and so what they had faced, you had means you are progressing. You are progressing by leaps and bounds, and you're better now education systems, and you have developed a strong preface, and after reading this book, I had changed my mind, and after your comments, it totally changed my mind that you are progressing. You are not underdeveloped. You are progressing country.
And also a little bit from my side, that I understood that you guys are not so different from us. We are very similar. So yeah.
As we have our religion same, so that we are also.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Go ahead. So yeah, you were saying something.
As our religion are also same, so we are also brothers and sisters, and according to Islam. So that we have also similarities, and we are not more different about us.
I hope this answered your questions.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
So, okay, question. No, he wants to answer. Acha, there is
Another perspective, and I think then we'll wind up.
Yeah, we are
Yeah, please.
I want to say that you say that what's our perspective and what's our mind before reading this one or after reading this book. I want to say only that before this meeting, not this book, before this meeting, I thought that you are an underdeveloped country and there are no rights of women and the women are not likely to educate there and my perspective is now changed. I thought that you are a developing country like Pakistan, and we're not developed. We're a developing country. Both are developing country, and there's also free. Women are free to educate, free to wear the dresses and of their choice. So. Our perspective is changed after this meeting. The book is not so like they say that the book can't change our perspective, our mind. This meeting can change our mind, and we know want to say that we are brothers, and you are our brothers, and we are developing, and inshallah, one day we become developed country. This is also peace in Pakistan and peace in Afghanistan. We love you. Thank you very much.
But this really sweet quote, I think, yeah, you were saying?
Actually, that answer, the first part of his talk broke my heart.
Yeah, no, of course.
I'm joking. You know, I'm a teacher.
True, because we hear that about Pakistan all the time. That's absolutely true. It always breaks our heart. And that's what we want to change in our mind specifically. So thank you so much for joining us, for being so open and gracious. And yes, we look forward to our connection next month.
Very good. I agree.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, Khuda Hafiz, Allah Hafiz from our end.
Okay, so have fun and bye.
Bye. Allah Hafiz. Bye. We'll see you next